I'm back. I saw this, so I was like, yeah, let me check this out. And I think this was posted, so I'm late. Yeah, I'm very late, but it's all good though. Um, I ain't gonna talk that much. I already did a well, me and the lady, we saw gameplay trailer of this already or whatnot. So, well, not gameplay trailer. We saw a trailer of it with bits and pieces of gameplay. So this is an actual gameplay by Game Informer. So yeah, I am looking forward to this game. So it's gonna be something that's on my list right now. Let's go ahead and watch some gameplay. I mean, we're not gonna waste any time. We're not gonna waste no time. We're just gonna watch some gameplay. Let's go ahead and do this.
Hello friends and welcome to New Gameplay Today. I am Alex Stadnick and we have a special treat for you. We have the dream team behind the Forspoken cover story here today to go over Forspoken. We have Kim K-Star Wallace. Hello friend.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going well. Let's see some magic spells here.
Yeah, and then of course, you know where you love her, the star of GDC if I'm not mistaken, Jill Grote.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
This is the last video we are going to be doing on Forspoken, but it's a good one. It's a meaty 8-minute long video, and we're showing off, like the title says, new gameplay. And we're starting it off in what I believe is called, or referred to as a sideways city. Kim, do you want to go into what's going on here?
Yeah, each realm that you visit will be affected by the break differently, with like a different characteristic front and center.
That running
In the
animation is
case of
sick.
this Castle Town, everything has literally been twisted. So
Okay.
it'll cause like certain parts of the city to kind of like a sideways city for Frey to traverse, as we're seeing right here.
Yeah.
It not only kind of looks cool on a visual level, but I'm really like interested to see the opportunities for parkour and like the warp reality, represented.
Jesus.
Like, it's an interesting way to present like
A lot of frame drops there,
this area
but knowing
of
Square Enix,
parkour.
they're
Like I
pretty
said,
good at
each one
fixing
will
shit
have
like that.
benefits different, but it kind of fits with the fairy tale.
I usually
of-
don't pause. I usually go straight through it. But yeah, Square Enix, they're really good about optimizing their effects in their games. Every game they come out with, like they can have like the biggest explosive in the game and it will not drop frames. But right now, like, this is just a development footage. Like, it's still in development or whatnot. So it's pretty much not optimized to where it'll, to where it won't drop frames. So once they get that down pack, man, this is probably going to be the best game with effects in it. Like, I shit you not. Like, I really think there's nobody out there that could match Square Enix effects. Like their water effects, fire effects, thunder effects. Like, this shit looks so good. Every game, so good. I'll probably say, no, I'm gonna change that. I'm probably say the only one person that could probably match their effects a little bit, Black Desert. Black Desert got some damn good effects. Like, holy shit. They're really good, but the way the frame is, I don't know if that's just a slowdown deal or that's just how the game is, like, or that's just how it does it, and they might be having a hard time trying to optimize those effects so it won't drop any frames. I don't know, but yeah, like, I would probably say, yeah, Black Desert Online is probably the closest to Square Enix games effects. I don't know anybody else.
Element, right? This like twisted city that's like all sideways all of a sudden and just wrong.
Right.
Yeah, and you've got that beautiful "We're in Avawalet," which they revealed to us.
Oh, and I forgot to say one more thing. Game Informer, don't give me a spanking, please. I wanted to see this. So, like some people, they'll get butthurt and get mad because I'm reacting to something that I didn't ask, and it's like, put it on here for everybody to watch. So I'm just reacting. Like, so what's the deal here? But please don't give me a spanking. Same for you, YouTube. Jesus Christ, I just want to react, man.
Specifically, and so you've got these very beautiful like lush surroundings and trees and flowers, and in the midst of all of that is this city, which should be this very
Mm.
lovely. I imagine when people lived here it was a very bustling, lovely place to live, but now
Yeah.
you've got these
Oof.
like, these are people I would not want to meet on the street.
No, would not want to hang out with these people or zombies. I think I saw ogre for one of them.
Damn, how many
going back to it, too,
how
this is
many
the first
spells do you
video
have?
watched on Forspoken. A, welcome, but B, the break is the mythical storm that has enraptured this area, right? And it causes things to mutate. I don't know if mutate is the technical term they're using in this, but
That's a pretty good term.
yeah, I mean, this I would say I would find these goons in an X-Men comic at some point.
I mean, people have turned into zombies. Animals have been really twisted.
Hopefully, there's quick casts.
Yeah,
right.
it's not a good look.
But that'll probably make the game
like
too easy. I don't know.
Transported from her life in New York, ordinary girl on hard times, and she just, like I said, ends up here, and she just wants to go home because who would want? Like, she thought her problems were hard in New York. Well, they're
you
hey,
show up in a magical land that has this horrible mist that's changing everybody into zombies and monsters and mindless creatures. And then all of a sudden, Frey finds out somehow, we don't know exactly how, but we find out that she is immune to the break and what's happening. So the people of Athia are really looking to her as some sort of please help us, because
Yeah.
for some reason you're not, affected by this, and we'll all die if we touch any of this fog.
Yeah.
So she's kind of in a place where she just wants to go home, because she like suddenly finds herself in a world with like these horrible monsters. And
Did
of
they
course
just
she'd want
reset?
to just go home. But everybody else in the world is, especially her companion, which is Cuff, the talking bracelet that she has on her arm.
That was nice.
Is really pushing her to become some kind of hero, and she's not that big into that idea. She just, ended up here somehow and doesn't want to save the world. She's very reluctant to be doing what she's doing. She's just trying to find a way to get back.
Oh, that was cool.
It is crazy how much.
God dang ads!
Every single night. By the time.
Yeah, definitely.
The magical abilities aren't cool enough for her to stay.
Yeah, right.
She's like, I'll give up the magic.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I do want to point out, and if you're watching this video, I don't need to spell this out for you, but the particle effects in this game look incredible.
Oh, so good.
And you really, like, there was, she had the tornado going, and then used, like, I think the fan bolts, and just the combination of things looks so good. And I think that's what I'm most excited for in this, is the huge amount of spells that people can use.
The variety looks great.
Yeah, and the color palette of the spells look beautiful too. And,
Yeah.
and Jill, you did a lot of work on kind of cataloging the spells that we've seen thus far, right?
I did. I wrote a whole thing about 20 of the spells that we had seen, and you can kind of get an idea of what's there. Speaking about the particles, they really are using the PS5, which is exciting to see, because we haven't seen a lot of games that are like very PS5 geared. So you get a lot of particles, you're getting a lot of movement, you're getting a lot happening on the screen at the same time. So it's really cool to see all of that coming together. For the spells, in particular.
Okay, so she gets like a little melee weapon. Okay, cool.
Right now, it seems like she's using kind of the bottom right, which is your attack magic. This is stuff that you can kind of use over and over again. It's your basic
Nice.
attack. On the left, you can
Nice.
see that she's just summoned a couple of fire monsters
Is
to
this
help
in
her out.
60 or is this
That's stuff
just...
that you can do, but it does have a cooldown.
It is,
so you
but
have
it's
to,
not
like,
rendering in 60.
keep an eye out
That's weird.
for when you're using it, and it's all support magic, so it's not necessarily going to do direct damage. A lot of the times, you've got things that are going to buff you or like have minions that pop up and sort of help
Jesus.
you out. And then here it looks like she's using the big, top of the pyramid magic.
Yeah.
Where you like summon big walls of lava or water or lightning or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
But those ones are
That is
so
cool.
few and far between. You
Oh,
can't
this
use
game is gonna be
them,
fire. I don't care what
so
nobody
you
say.
have
Say what you want to
decide
say,
when
man.
it's important to use them. And
And
that's
I ain't afraid
really
to say it,
cool
man. Like,
because,
people don't know what the fuck they want in video
you
games
do have a
nowadays.
difference between
They really
your
don't.
attack support and like fighting magic,
Mm-hmm.
and the like magical parkour that you also see her using. So she's got two different sort of sources here. So right now it's all the parkour.
Like I tell my
magic, so none of
homeboys,
that
if
has,
it ain't
like,
anime, it ain't no
cooldown,
good.
But it does have.
And I love anime. It's just that I'm not
kind of like
super
a
obsessed with it like
mechanic,
everyone else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to keep your eye on that because, as you just saw, she jumped off of a giant cliff and used a sort of
Same with like
levitating
JRPGs.
spell,
I'm
which
not
was amazing.
I'm not super obsessed with
But if you
JRPGs.
jumped off
I
that
love
cliff
I
and
like
then
them,
suddenly realized you don't have,
but I'm not super obsessed with them.
the magic necessary, or
And I
the
think that's the
resources
problem, like-
necessary to call that magic up, and you hit the ground.
That's for another
There
story.
is a lot of
I don't even want to get
damage.
into it. That's for another day. I don't want to
See
get
how
into
they
it.
Cushion that right there, so you didn't
Mhm.
take it with that gravity spell. It's nice.
For sure.
Damn, this game
there
is
any
huge.
Here, is there any final thoughts y'all want to give to our community, our viewers before?
No fall damage.
we
If you do that,
focus
that's
on
good.
The Forspoken cover story. Kim, we can start with you.
I mean, like I said, it looks like it has a lot of potential. I'm very curious
Okay.
to get, hands-on with it to see how it feels, but I like what I see here.
Yeah, for sure. Jill, how about you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited after seeing some of these new spells and the combination of magical parkour and spells and running through the world, that this is going to be a sort of fast-paced, fun,
Oh, she got
beautiful thing
hit.
to look at.
For sure. Yeah, I think being here as long as I have now, which is still not a ton
They're gonna
of
have a
time,
Dark Soul
I
difficulty
have
for this
learned
game.
to
Watch.
rejoice. It's one of the marks of them is, like,
It seems like
were you
everybody want a
excited
game
for
with
this
Dark
game
Souls
before, and
difficulty,
if
man.
not,
I'm
are
so
you
sick
now?
of it.
And I definitely, like, this went from this kind of ambiguous entity to being something I'm genuinely looking forward to when it comes out in October. They definitely have
Like,
some
no,
things to
I'm
prove,
ser-
right?
I'm
We
seriously
found that
sick
on
of
the
it.
site
Like,
already, but I'm looking forward to
everybody
finally
wants
getting my
something that's
hands on it,
difficult. Well, if you want
later
something
this year.
difficult,
Thank you
then
both
go
for
back and play
joining
Dark
us.
Souls.
Friends, thank you for watching.
Go play
Make sure
The
to like, share, and
Surge. Go play The
subscribe.
Surge too.
Our next cover
Go
story
play
is
any
coming
other game.
soon.
That's for another. That's for another day too.
Soon. And I don't think it's one you're going to want to miss. So if you miss any of the Forspoken stuff, we have full archive of it on GameInformer.com/Forspoken and YouTube.com/GameInformer. Thanks for watching. Be good to one another, and we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, this game is going to be super fun. I don't think Square Enix has disappointed me in any games that they brought out. I mean, I know a lot of people have their favorite Final Fantasies and stuff like that, and I played most of the Final Fantasies, and I like them all. That's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just the way I am about certain games. There are certain games that I don't like. I mean, all my buddies, they think that I like every game that come out, but I don't. I really don't. Like, I'm one of those gamers. I'll give the game a try. And even if it's not that great, I'll still play it. Be like, all right, that was all right. But if it's a game that's like straight trash, no. But I say I give games a try. I don't listen to reviews. I don't care about reviews. I don't give a shit about other people's opinion on video games. That ain't me. I'm old school. I get the shit and I play it. If it doesn't meet my expectations, then that's just money I lost out of it. It's my money. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody else is working for it, so only me. So if I want to take $30 to $60 and spend it on a game, and the game is trash, I don't like it, then that's just $30 to $60 that I lost. Simple. I don't live my life around reviewers, and other people's opinion, because their opinion don't matter to me. Only my opinion to myself matters. That's it. Is what it is. But yeah, Forspoken, I'm getting this game. Definitely getting it.